Hi, you guys. Welcome to Super 8. What's your names?
Clara Thorson.
Dylan Schingler.
And what film was yours?
Grumble Grumble.
Yeah, grumble, grumble.
Man, I'm so hungry, I will literally eat the first thing I see.
Yeah, I can hear you grumbling. Grossed out. I'm a bounce. See you later, buddy.
Come on, man. God forbid. A ghost just got haunt. That was kind of weird, Yao.
Yeah, sorry. I was really hungry.
I don't know. I gotta go.
For what it's worth, you were pretty tasty.
It's a Western, like kind of bit of a parrot comedy.
Have a seat, boys. The views are as clear as the night sky. The skirt lift she's got my oceans reaching for those shores of hers.
Hey. Yeah, I know. Could be worse. Need some gin. Yeah. Hendrix. Some fucking gin? Yes, thank you.
We take you on a mythical trip to the bayous of Louisiana, where deep in the mist lies Evangeline in waiting. For mating.
Come on, guys. I mean, you literally just beat me up in a parking lot. All differences aside, they're coming. And when they come, I'm ready to take aim. Are you with me or not?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy doing it all in one go, no editing, trying to get like focus right. It was really cool. Looking forward to seeing what people think about it.
Ah, here we are. We found ourselves in a new place. It's important to mingle with the locals. Look around. One may be closer than you think. It's important to take a moment and breathe. Resting. And at all costs, don't be seen. Corn is an important part of the diet and the economy. Having friends is good too. Don't forget to treat yourself to a tasty meal. Every single bite.
It was mostly like an interview about my brother and what we like and where we lived. We used to live here in Tequila. On my brother's graduation, this one teacher, he said one of the feelings we'll probably start to feel more is nostalgia. I like photography, how it is, and how it originally was. And those pictures last almost forever. Almost. Trees might not last. We all know that trees don't last forever, but now they're getting shorter and shorter. There is no certainty about the future. I'm just happy that we're able to go through life so flowingly and calmly. Older doesn't necessarily mean like worse.
I was very much a indoor all the time in quarantine kind of guy. I spent a lot of time in my room, like a lot of people, but Like all the time in my room. Like all the time. There was just no real motive for me to want to go outside when all of the social interaction I'd try and get was on a computer or on my phone. It really changed once I met my friends, because not only was there a reason to go outside and be in nature, there was like medicinal properties of just existing and slowing down. I can credit a lot of my friends for helping me figure out who I am. I think people really underestimate how important it is to have friends who you are fairly certain are gonna stick around and not like leave you for bullshit. With every passing year, I learn more about myself and about the world around me, and what is good and what is bad, and what is important to me and what doesn't matter. I think all of that becomes just a little bit less foggy over time. I'm not scared of getting older. I think that stability in my friendships and the stability in my emotional state and a bunch of combined factors just lead me to believe that the future can only store good things.
How did the process feel for you?
The process felt great. I storyboarded it like any other digital short I would have made, and I got my friends involved, and we just kind of had a party in the park.
This was a really amazing experience. I'm working with film for the first time. I think it definitely made me let go of my attachment of immediately looking at all the clips and deciding what take was best and being super critical of myself. Just giving away the reel and not thinking about it for like a month while it got developed, just made me appreciate the product I got back a lot more than if I had shot it on digital. So, thank you.
I directed the movie. I wrote the movie. I shot the movie. I told characters what they needed to do. I booked the places on where we were going to shoot.
So watch this space, 'cause I'll be coming through.
Now back in the beginning, when the ape became a man.
Can you give us a little rundown about the crutches?
Yeah, performing my own stunt for a certain someone's movie, not mine.
It broke it. It broke it.
Where? Did you see a van? Oh God, where is he? Hide me, please, please.
You see anybody push through here?
I did. I did. I saw a guy here. He was booking it down this way, super fast. I feel like he went, but I'm not sure. I'm telling you, he went booking it down that way.
Ah. Okay. Open the trunk.
What? No. Hey,
Open the fucking trunk.
I'm not gonna open. That's the guy! That guy. It was that guy. It was that guy. You good?
Yeah. I think so. By the way, thank you.
My name's Ambika Tarhanian, and I made a music video for my band Distest.
I think this movie is going to be really great. We put a lot of work in here because, like, a lot of work and passion because I'm really passionate about, wrestling, and he loves Tetris, so.
Yo, my ride is taking forever, and I need to go play with the back-to-back champion, Alex T, on Monday Night Mayhem in Tetris. But, oh! My ride just came. Oh, Mommy! Aw, hell no! You're not Mommy! Haha, you suck.
If you want to beat Alex T in Tetris on Monday Night Mayhems, you gotta beat me first.
I bet you're going down. You suck more than suck. See you later, you lazy cow. I'm the first one to beat you. Ha
Two-time classic Tetris world champion. Won it back in 2024 for the first time, and then this year he went back to back. It's Alex T. And on the right, his opponent, a young prodigy and a rising star in his own right, came out of nowhere at the Jonas Cup this past year, maxed out with Das, and now is on friggin' fire with the rolling. And he's gonna look to show his teacher and the world champ that he's got the chops. It's a Zero!
You might have beat me this time, Alex, but I'm coming for you in 2026.
My name is Landon Ingersoll, and I thought the movies were very good, especially considering that they were shot on a piece of technology nobody has consciously thought about other than you people since, like, what, the 1980s? So.
I worry in pill-size amounts. Death, a car crash, my body leaving me behind, betrayal. Take them anyway. I wish I could live how I dream, away from my stories, no longer myself. It takes me some time to return to myself when I wake up, a remembering of who I am.
I think that it's a really interesting moment to be focusing on small gauge celluloid too. It's almost like the anti-AI. I think it's about to have kind of a peak moment here.
I remember getting hot chocolates with my grandparents here. I remember the way my grandmother would ask with guarded interest about school, and the way my grandfather would tease me whenever I mentioned a boy's name. Those moments, they weren't special until I was too old for hot chocolate. Those moments, I feel them on the sidewalks so they pass by closed storefronts and things I can't afford. I feel them in the sun of late spring that warms my skin and reminds me of when I knew the people on the sidewalks. I hear them in the sounds of the neon signs and trains that roll in the distance. The noises behind the workers' conversations. I see these moments in mailboxes with flags up, and I see them at bus stops. Those moments hide behind paid parking spots and dollar signs now, obscured by clean white walls where there was once rough brick or loose siding, crushed under townhouse foundations, tucked into small alleyways and caught amidst pale weeds. Bleeding from the swipes of credit cards and choked by winter knots. How many moments do you think are still here, waiting to be made, to experience? Or have they been taken for good by billboards and credit cards? Has time made them extinct? Or is there enough time to dust off and be lived again?
An actress in it?
I was not an actress, but I filmed the whole thing. Yes.
Perfect. How do you feel about how it turned out?
I feel great. It turned out really well. I'm really happy.
Hello, it's me, Jacques Cousteau. After many long weeks of travel, I have made it to my lifelong dream destination, Georgetown! I have come all this way to find the exclusive diner that serves children and adults, the Square Knot. But to get there, we must explore all the other wonders of Georgetown. We were originally going to start a journey by the Duwamish River, but due to a few pollutants in the water, we weren't able to make that happen. Thanks a lot, Boeing. So instead, we are starting our journey in the south side of Georgetown, where we spot our first wonder, the infamous Elaine Motel. Our understanding is that this is the most exquisite lodging reserved for Georgetown's finest. As we make our way down Flora, we come across the second spotting of the day, the Lot. I have been told that the Lot is the local hotspot for gatherings in Georgetown. Oh my god! Oh my god! As you can see, I have spotted the local group of Georgetown kids, which is quite a rare spotting these days. Usually they're inside playing video games. As we continue our journey through Georgetown, we reach the castle. It is said this is the most haunted place in Georgetown, and there is even a ghost named Sarah who lives there. Boom! Ah! As we get closer and closer to the square knot, we find ourselves at the last stop of the day. On the rare occasion that it snows in Seattle, you can find most families here on our local sledding hill. Isn't it huge? Anyway, onto the square knot. What the hell? Who is this knot? Where is the square knot? Did they turn it into another bar? No. This is crazy. Where will the children of Georgetown eat? They will starve. Like Georgetown needed another bar here. Cut the cameras.
I was the actor and producer of Factory Fresh, which basically it's a mockumentary but like a commercial. So I took inspiration from vintage commercials from like the 40s and 50s, and I used that to promote a fictional product as Factory Fresh Air.
Well, we have a solution. Factory Fresh Air.
And this is a satire on the pollution, especially in Georgetown, with all the airplanes, automobiles, trucks, and such that's just polluting our like beautiful historic town.
Air. It used to be everywhere. Now, not so much. Planes, trains, automobiles, trucks, cruise ships, factories, fireworks. Every day, a little more of our sky disappears behind a cloud of pollution. We noticed it, and I'm sure you have too. The constant coughing, foggy vision, and loss of breath. Well, we have a solution. Factory Fresh Air. Harvested by hand-picked specialists from our patent air recovery grid. Each bottle contains air and so much more. In a world full of smoke, noise, and uncertainty, you deserve something clear, clean, and controlled. Factory Fresh Smart Air.
Let's see. Well, this year I made one that was kind of still life focused, so there wasn't acting involved, and it was a lot of setting up shots and playing with light on perfume bottles mostly and flowers.
A perfume is an ephemeral thing. I spray it into the air and onto my body, scenting each moment until it fades or is washed away. It's as though life itself saturates me. The smell is rich and earthy and delicious, and that is how I feel while the scent lingers and lingers until eventually it's gone. In time, a bottle of perfume will be used up, poured out slowly, little by little, day by day. But I have an impulse to preserve, to keep a treasured bottle on the shelf, saved only for special occasions. I don't want to run out before I'm ready. Perfumes resist preservation. You can do your best to protect it from the dangers of light, heat, and moisture. You can stash it away. But then you run a different kind of risk, a more dangerous one. The risk of never smelling it at all. Tucked safely in a cool, dark closet, it is likely never to be reached for, even to be forgotten. Perfume is made to be worn, to be enjoyed. It's a mortal thing, and so are we. The time we have left to wear it will run out. I imagine a Vanitas painting. A candle burned down, blown out. Pink flowers, so many petals, blooms beginning to droop. Ripe fruits overflowing from their bowl, too many to savor before they inevitably rot. A bottle of perfume spilled, soaking into the tablecloth, such a lavish stain, unsalvageable. I remember that I am dust and I spray myself with perfume. This is, of course, misinterpreting Vanitas paintings. I'm meant to be reminded of the futility of worldly pleasures and turn to the eternal. Memento mori, remember that you must die. But I think instead of a poem that says, flowers are beautiful because they die. Beauty without the perishable pulse is dry and sterile. The impulse to save a perfume, for special occasions, for when I'm finally ready for it to be gone, is the signal to wear it now. Like a peach that has been ripening on the table and is perfectly juicy, sweet, and fragrant. This is when I will savor it most fully. The special occasion is now.
And that's the thing, Super 8 has always been a DIY medium. It was meant for the people to be able to do. So when you look at, this is so much in the tradition. I love seeing people do hand titles and stuff like that with little letters and stuff, and some of that old tradition that we used to do back in the 60s and 70s, yes.
Genre of your movie, and hold on, we got a gong going.
It's a comedy. It's a gongedy, yeah. Yeah, comedy.
I'd like to pay the tab, please.
Look, we tried the Zins, we tried the matches, we tried the Tylenol. Nothing's going
$200? How could everybody f***ing pay so goddamn much? What do you f***ing do? Jesus Christ. Oh, f*** no. Hell no, not these motherfuckers. Oh, f***.
Oh, not stick sucker, wrong bar. Pay your tab around here. You can't pay your tab. You can barely grow a fucking mustache.
What can I get for you today?
What flavor White Claws do you have?
Why don't we just try to do like a podcast like once a week? I got all the equipment. What do you guys think?
A podcast by us, man. What's the point? Our lives don't matter, therefore a podcast won't matter.
Man, I don't even really want to listen to us talk. Hey, can we get another round of Tijuana face masks? I gotta go whiz. This my hand hurts so much.
Huh? Oh, what the hell? Who the hell was that?
Sabrina Carpenter is a cross between Baryshnikov and Karl-Heinz Stockhausen.
All right, here's those Tijuana face masks.
All right, cheers, you guys.
Cheers. Skull.
Oh, hey, Chad. What's up with you?
You guys don't need a podcast. I think you guys are cool.
Do you have Johnny Walker?
No, we don't, but we got Paul Walker.
Oh.
Oh, well, hello, milady. Jaeger bomb? Mm-hmm. There. Let the Jaeger bomb take care of that.
We should all have a Jaeger bomb, but let's smoke first.
All right. See you guys later.
High five. Oh,
All right, Jeff, your tab will be $700.
I can't pay you.
Man, I'm so unbelievably fucked and fucked and fucked and
I got really excited, actually. I was a theater kid before I was ever in the industry, and I was like, all right, time to dust it off.
Stay away from my sister. Seriously, what is wrong with you?
But no, I was just excited to be involved in something cool that's like so rooted in this community.
I wish we could always be together.
Me too.
And you could with the procedure.
No, thanks. Could I get more time with her?
No, you have run out of credits.
Wait, what?
Simulation over.
How long was I under?
2 days.
No, that's not. Oh.
Take him away.
This is who I'm going to be spending my time with. How about you?
My ex-wife. Your senses will return to normal in time. May we see you again where everyone finds the love they deserve.
I know, I messed up.
I should have listened to Hannah and stayed away from you.
Your sister said that?
Don't
What are
be.
you doing?
I packed your stuff, so you are good to go. Jesus, look at you. Whatever you're doing, here are your keys, leave, and never come back.
Never. Wait. Come here. Open the door!
Stay away from my sister. Seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm in love with you, and I want to be with you forever.
Me too.
And you and me. Forever.
And I made a movie called Sleepwalking, which is sort of a surreal dream sequence. really is an honor when the filmmakers think that your film is the one. And I just couldn't be more thrilled to get the award. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
I do. A lot of people came over and said it was a great movie and that they enjoyed the history that I was speaking of. And I think my grandma and my grandpa and my mommy and daddy would be so proud for me to be speaking of the house that they grew up in. This is a story of my family's history in Georgetown. This picture is my grandfather, my grandmother, my 2 uncles, and my dad. This house is my great-grandfather where he lived. He was a worker at the stables in Georgetown as a blacksmith. Where this house was is where there's condos being built as we speak. This house is where I'm standing in front of is the house where my grandfather, my grandmother, and my 2 uncles and my dad lived. This is the pump house in the background where the trolley car would get its electricity from. My grandfather was the trolley conductor. He used to fish the Duwamish, and my grandmother would cook the fish up for supper. In the old days, you could eat the bounty from the river. The trolley car tracks are still in the road and reminds me of the days in the years gone by. The tracks carried the trolley car down to Seattle. As we travel down the road, they're still coming down Carlton Avenue. I live in the house where my grandparents used to live. My husband and I have raised our family here. I can still feel my grandmother coming down the stairs and her hand on the rail. At the end of the rail is the post that she would hang on to get down to the bottom of the stairs. This house has been in my family since 1913. Only my family has lived in this house for over all those years.
I think you're 100% right. Judge is almost a misnomer, but when I was looking through all the films this year, I saw what was a big room to step into, what kind of momentum did the film have by the time these actors and actresses all showed up on the scene, and then said, that's a big room to walk into and then just nail it, just throw, and also swing for the fences. So I feel good about, I don't want to ruin it, my selection for Best Actress.
Hi, I'm Ramona Lee, and I made 3 Oysters in a Bar.
3 Oysters in a Bar. And what's the genre of this film that you made?
I would say it's Western Noir, 2.0 or whatever.
Where the momentum's going and you don't want to mess up, because with the Super 8, you get one shot. And I would say 3 Oysters in a Bar, and Ramona Lee did a hell of a job. Ramona, thanks very much.
8 is really great. It turned me on, and it's a great program for children and adults to just get into real life and what we're doing. Life is a movie. So, yeah, thank you.
We've been part of it since the beginning. Laura came up with this in her own head. Laura Wright, you guys know Laura Wright? She's actually guiding traffic right now, which is hilarious. Like, she's like the queen of it all, and she just makes sure people park correctly.
Tell us a little bit about what's happened since last year and how the Georgetown Super 8 Film Festival has been able to advance.
Well, since last year, just more people know about the program, more people are participating. Less thanks to me and more thanks to the committee that has been doing the outreach in the community, including Anthony. And also we got 2 grants from For Culture, a sustained support, and a public free access grant that has allowed us to lower costs, create more sliding scale access to our screenings and events, and just really allowed us to reach even further to the Duwamish Valley.
Palestinians strive for freedom, and they call it anti-Semitism. They call for erasure.
Yeah, so it is a short experimental poetic piece, an ode to the genocide that is happening in Gaza, Palestine. And since we are paying homage to the Duwamish tribe here and filming on their beautiful land, we have to recognize the genocide and Holocaust happening in Gaza, Palestine, and that we are connected. We are connected through this pain of history, and I can't call myself an artist and not speak on what's happening.
This land welcomes us. We are its cousins related through spiritual, indigenous connectedness to all forms of life. As we stroll together atop this foreign land, it's clear the land remembers all that has happened here. My ancestor is ever present as I navigate the complexities of life in exile. This land welcomes us. We are its cousins related through the blood-soaked tragedy of genocide. The smell of death has become a part of our air, says Nahid Hajjaj. Death by bombs, death by tanks, death by drone, death by driving over Palestinian bodies, death by Israeli-made starvation. How dare they call it famine? This land welcomes us. This land remembers. The liberation of Palestine is as certain as the soil beneath my feet. يا عيون المكحلة بتين وتراب فلسطين. Ancestor, I call upon you. Remind me of their calls. Only Gaza knows freedom, an open air. How dare they speak holy verses to justify white delusion? Palestinians strive for freedom, and they call it anti-Semitism. They call for erasure. I see their faith growing stronger. Our people's belief and love for life itself carries resistance. يا عيون المكحلة بتين وتراب فلسطين. يا عيون المكحلة بتين وتراب فلسطين. روحي معاكن حبايب قلبي أهل فلسطين. Gaza, we hear you. Over the bomb-spangled banner of occupied skies, may the white doves break through their barriers. Colonizers are not attached to anything but delusion. As your sibling in diaspora hailing from ancestors min al-Sham, the demise in their eyes reflecting to yours, seeping, live streaming. the land recognizes us. يا عيون مكحلة بطين وتراب فلسطين.
Hi, I'm Dale, and this week, do I have a killer deal for you? This weekend, I gotta get all these cars off my lot, and I can't wait to put your body in one of them. Some people might say you need to be a certifiable psychopath to sell cars so cheap, Dale, and all I can say is, maybe I am, but you'll never know. Or catch me. Yeah, take this Lexus, for example. She might not be much to look at, but it's about what's under the hood. And let me tell you, the only thing more comfortable in the seats in this car is your body and its trunk. I mean, its trunk space is huge. You'll be dying for me to stuff you in there. Or take a look at this lovely Ford Subaru. I've used this car many times for bodies that are alive and around, and driving around on those lovely Sundays with family. And you'll love it too. Just get on down here to Dave's Killer Car Deals and let me get my hands on you. Folks, I can't stress enough. It's killing me. I can't get you into this trunk. And if you buy one of these beauties this weekend, I'll even give you my personal knife collection that I've used so many times. I mean, these babies will cut through anything, even bone. So get on down here and let me make you scream with joy.
See, Terry? I told you it's him. He's a serial killer.
We gotta get out of here. Call the police, man.
Oh, shut up. This is the story of a lifetime. I'm not gonna miss it.
Is that a body? That's a body. That's a body. That's a body. That's a body.
Scott? Terry? Is that you?
Does he see us? Does he see us? Oh, no, run.
Stop falling!
Delta waves, the gateway to deep sleep, and as it turns out, the key to manipulating reality. It doesn't matter what I have. I'm all in. I call. Bending the odds, just like in a dream. Lucid reality. I could do anything. I could travel the world with the love of my life. Stack the deck in our favor. But first, I need to finish up what I started. Killing you's easy. I'm gonna do to you what you did to them.
You don't need this anymore.
You're the greatest wave rider I've ever met.
You should never have to question the trust of a close friend. However, in my world, when money and greed start to sour that trust, next thing you'll start to question is, do you let that friend live, or do you let that friend die? I'm Big Tony. I do favors for people, and they pay me back how I see fit. Here's the thing. In this neighborhood, if you don't have eyes in the back of your head, you might get a knife in your back. Or worse, a bullet. Sometimes that knife in the back is from your best friend. Take Tommy, for instance. He's on his way here now with his new dame Trixie to bring me my money, but I'm on to him. Well, Birdie told me Tommy's in so deep he's been skimming off the top of my side hustles to make ends meet. Hey, just stop this, quick and quiet like.
Trix, we got this. Hey, where is it? Come on, baby. Here we go. Hey, there's the guy, Big Tony. How you doing? I got your cut.
If I don't make an example out of him, I'll look weak. When I confront him, how far do I take it? Can it, kid? I know the take is light. You thought you could pull the long con on me, but I've been all over you like a cheap suit. I had Cha-Cha follow you ever since you hooked up with Trixie.
I'll pay you back. Tony, I swear.
Swear on this. Say goodnight, Tommy.
Hold on. I know where to hide in Alaska Joe.
Alaska Joe got sent up the river, was trying to lay a pinch on me. Joe knows my whole operation. If he squeals on me, I'm done for. How do I know you're not squawking nonsense so I don't put lead in your brain?
Hold on. I have proof. I have photos of where he's hiding. They're in the bag.
You mean this bag?
Kid, I've been 2 steps ahead of you from the beginning. I got eyes and ears everywhere. You're a liability, Tommy. Say goodnight. I'm sorry, kid. It's nothing personal. It's just business. Tommy thought he could play me. I saw his grift a mile away. You gotta stay 2 steps ahead of everyone in this business. If you don't see what the mark is.
It's like you always said, Tony. If you don't have eyes in the back of your head, you might get a knife in the back.
Or worse, a bullet.
Let's go, Trixie.
Rest in peace, boys.
Should have stayed 3 steps ahead, Tony.